My thoughts for devotees that are helping this very important role of premarital counselors or marital counselors, or devotees that are just counseling couples in general, or devotees that are helping with matchmaking. My advice would be, first of all, be humble. Sometimes we may have a tendency, maybe I've learned a couple things, maybe I've read a couple books. Doesn't mean I understand the minds and the hearts of all those people that I'm trying to guide. So I need to be a little humble and be in the mood of serving other people to try to help them understand more about themselves and what their needs are, and be very, very careful that I don't direct people or guide them in terms of what works for me. In communications, we have this expression that we should understand the needs, interests, and concerns of others. And Prabhupada emphasized again and again time, place, and circumstance. So a certain type of cultural norms may be good for me. They may have been great for my marriage. They may not be good at all for those that I'm counseling. So we have to be aware that there's differences in culture, differences in age, differences in language, and our job is to try to help those individuals understand themselves and how to work together more cooperatively. Not that we dictate how they should follow in my own footsteps. That's something we should be very, very careful about. And I know I myself did some premarital training to coach people in premarital conditions. And we were taught that the most important thing is to help the couple learn to communicate better, learn to speak to each other, and listen to each other. So that's a critical skill. Again, not that we so much prescribe what they should be doing or what they should not be doing, but we help them come to a sense of who she is as a young woman, who he is as a young man, what they are, who they are as a couple, so they can define their own marriage and what helps them be happy, keeping Krishna in the center. Understanding, as we say again in communications, trust Krishna, trust the process, don't try to dictate, try to be a servant. And in that mood, help this young man and woman, or perhaps middle-aged man and woman, learn to understand themselves and interact with each other in a positive, respectful, and loving way. Thank you. Hare Krishna.